Fight week for LFA 63 this Friday night on Access TV. If you can't be out there in Belton, Texas, and joining us right now to talk about our upcoming fight is Hailey Cowan. Hailey, thank you for the time. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
So, first off, coming off of a big win, coming off of something that set the internet on fire, big head kick knockout victory in your last fight. How'd that feel?
You know, it felt really good. That was kind of something that we've seen that I've had the ability to do for a while, and just kind of used the last fight to set up my traps, and we got the knockout.
From what I've seen, researching, looking into you, it's been a very quick progression through MMA from seeing when your fights are listed from your amateur career to now professional. It's within 2 years of being very active. When did you initially find the sport?
Yeah, you know, I had my first amateur debut only 18 months ago. I graduated from Baylor in 2014. Had a really nasty shoulder injury. I was an athlete there. Once my shoulder healed up, I was like, you know what? I've developed these skills as a gymnast my entire life. How can I keep using these? Because when my shoulder healed up, I felt great physically. And I just wanted to be able to, you know, to keep competing athletically for as long as I could. And I've always loved MMA. So I went into a gym for fun, walked in, fell in love the moment I walked the doors. I'm a very an all or nothing kind of person. So later that day, I called and I quit my job and I started training full time on the spot.
So, what was the initial class that you took?
The very first class that I took was it was just a cardio kickboxing class. I took it with my dad. Then in the evening, I did that in the morning. That was the only option in the morning classes. So in the evening, I came back and I did Muay Thai, wrestling, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
And hooked right away.
Oh, immediately. I think I competed in my first Jiu-Jitsu tournament, I want to say 4 or 5 weeks after that. It was a pretty big division. You know, a lot of times you'll get to those Jiu-Jitsu tournaments and it's hit or miss. There's maybe 4 or 5 girls in a division. I think I had a pretty open division, and I got to compete. And I went undefeated that day. I think I had like 5 or 6 matches that day, and I won all of those, which was kind of cool. So I was hooked. Parents were kind of cool. Dad was really cool with it. Mom was iffy at first and got to see me compete and saw that I loved what I was doing. I was pretty good at it, so she jumped on board too.
From the athletic background, from the aerobic and tumbling world that I heard you came from, had you ever been a fan or had thought about the combat sports before?
Oh yeah, you know, I grew up a big George St. Pierre fan. My dad watched every MMA card that he had access to watch. So I've always loved it. But I was a gymnast, and that takes a lot of your time. Very similar to MMA. You know, when you're a gymnast, you're not anything else. You know, that's what you do. And so I knew that I had to finish my gymnastics career, and maybe when I was done, if I was still young enough, that was something I could do. And luckily, when I finished, I was 22, 23 years old when I finished doing college acrobatics and tumbling, and my body felt great. And I thought, now's the perfect time to do it. My window's pretty small, but let's do it. So kind of just jumped on in.
How does that experience, the Baylor, the high-level collegiate experience, help you competitively? How does that play in as a factor towards making you more comfortable through the tournaments, the smokers, the fights, everything?
Yeah, it helps so much. I went to jiu-jitsu tournaments and saw people my age that had no idea how to handle pressure or compete at all. And I was born competing. Started competing in gymnastics when I was 6. I was in the Junior Olympics by the time I was 8. So I know how to handle pressure well. I know how to handle defeats. In gymnastics, you lose a lot more than you win. There's one winner and 60 to 100 competitors. So it's not, you get in there and you have good days and you have bad days. So you learn how to shake things off. You learn how to work you're a gym rat from the time you're a little girl. I mean, if not, then you're just no good. Not, then you're just no good. So I know how to train. I know how to prepare my body. I know how to prepare my mind. So I know how to compete. A lot of fighters don't really figure that out until it's a little too late. So.
And then people come from all different backgrounds to find MMA. How do you feel your gymnastics help play into MMA?
I was talking to my coach like right when I first started, and he was like, besides wrestling, gymnastics might be the best background to have. And I think he's right. I came in with no bad habits. I didn't do any combat sports before, so I didn't come in with any bad habits for the cage. I came in like basically I'm a puppet. I had obviously developed a lot of skills in gymnastics that helped me have great balance, phenomenal foundational strength that really can't be mimicked from any other sport. And all that really has helped me a ton in every discipline. I think it translated best to the wrestling. I don't know. I came in, very difficult to take down, and I don't know. The wrestling was probably the easiest. It was easiest to transition to the wrestling than anything. But then the others weren't too bad either. So the other disciplines.
And then also with your agility aspect of the acrobatics, how was that? Was that any way utilized in transitioning to using your footwork for striking?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Like I see adults and fighters that their brains and their bodies don't necessarily connect very well. With me, my air awareness, my understanding of my body, and is probably about as good as it can get. My first jiu-jitsu class, we were doing hip tosses, and I landed on my feet. I just knew where I was in the air. My coach was like, "Don't do that. You can hurt yourself." And I was like, "No, man. Being upside down it's my world. I'm better at being upside down than I am being right side up." So, just the body awareness it's still probably one of my biggest strengths is understanding my own body better than probably my opponents do. So.
And right now, at this stage of your career, do you consider yourself? I know you want to be well-rounded, but do you feel a little more of a striker, a little more of a grappler?
I do feel well-rounded. The world has mainly only seen my striking because I'm a big, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and it's working. So I've just been using that. But I don't know. I feel very comfortable in the cage everywhere. I don't know. I like it all. I think I'm pretty good at it.
And again, as I said to start off the interview, your striking, how you utilize that big knockout that garnered a lot of attention. Did you feel that from social media and opportunities wise that did garner a lot of attention at LFA 55?
I started the whole thing with a lot of eyes on me because of my background. People expected big things from me, so I didn't really notice anything. I mean, it was really cool to get to do that on such a big stage and for people to see, my hard work paying off. That was really cool, but it didn't make me feel any different. Didn't change the way that I trained. Didn't really change much, except now people kind of know who I am a little bit. But no, when you're a gymnast and when you're an acrobatics and tumbling on that platform at Baylor, really big university that people love and hate, you get a lot of attention. So I'm used to it. Yeah. I don't know if that answered your question. But.
No. It's your thoughts. Definitely, it incorporated everything. I was going to say also from that aspect, how satisfying was that? You said putting in the hard work, pulling off a finish like that. That's a knockout like that. I know most fighters, that's something, that's on the bucket list. They definitely want to be able to say they did something like that.
Yeah, it was cool because I've had quite a few fights before that where that head kick was just a little bit short. And so, my very first fight, I broke the girl's face with a head kick that landed all toes. So we knew they were like, if that gets a little bit deeper, you're gonna cause some problems. And even this head kick, I wasn't totally in range. If my shin would landed, if my shin would have landed rather than my foot, she might have. It would have been a really, really bad. It would have been a really, really bad ending. Probably a long trip to the hospital. But yeah, it was cool because we've known from pretty early on that I'm a lefty, so that left high kick is always there. And we've known that it'll probably land at some point. I didn't know when it was going to be.
And now, after 2-fight win streak right now, you go back to the gym. Where have been the biggest focuses on areas of improvement?
That's one thing that we've said from the beginning. I want, at least for the first few years of my career, I want to look like a totally different fighter every fight. I want to look like I've considerably improved every fight. And if that means that I have to take a little bit of time in between, which I haven't had to really yet, then I will. I want people to be concerned on how to prepare for me. Like be worried to take me down because my jiu-jitsu is so good, or be worried to exchange in wrestling and worried to exchange in striking. So I've really grown everywhere. The best thing that everyone was like, well, was that knockout the best thing that happened to you? No. The best thing that happened to me last year was losing my pro debut. It reminded me that, I'm not that good yet. I've got some stuff to work on. And so, after that fight, I hit the gym, and I've always trained really, really hard, but I had a different mindset in the gym, and decided that the things that I don't like as much are just as important as the things, as the disciplines that I do love. So Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, everybody knows, is my least favorite thing, and now it might be my best discipline. Because after that loss, I was like, I ain't getting choked again. So I don't know. I probably the most improvement in the jiu-jitsu, but I'm still so stinking new to this that my learning curve is like very steep in all the disciplines. So I don't really know.
And again, that rapid progression that you're on, you've had this high-level experience in another athletic background. Does this feel that rapid? I mean, 18 months, the 18 months fights, training for 8 months. It sounds like, what are we at, 26 months, and you're a 3-fight professional already. Does that feel kind of like a whirlwind for you?
Yeah, it's fast. But my coach told me I actually trained for about 3 years before I competed. 2.5 years before I ever competed. For my first fight. So I competed in the jiu-jitsu circuit for a while. And my coach told me, he's like, because I kept trying to rush the process. And he was like, you have your first fight. He's like, you're going to win, and it's going to be fast after that. He's like, you've got something different than everybody else. You come from a background that is interesting. And he told me, he's like, we're not going to be able to find amateur fights for very long. And he was right. I had to turn pro pretty fast because I could not find any amateur fights. And so I kind of knew it was going to happen pretty fast. Didn't know it was going to happen this fast. But I'm glad that it did. I think that God has me in the right place at the right time. He's got me in the right hands. I was super, super blessed to click so well with LFA. They take good care of me. Never thought that I would have something like that at the very beginning of my career. It's pretty cool.
Could you imagine this journey playing out the way it has so far in your dreams, in the way you were planning out for this career, this endeavor to go?
No, not at all. But I've been a big dreamer ever since I was a little girl, and I've learned over the years that they don't always go as planned. So bring your notebook and bring your seatbelt and strap down, because you don't really know what's going to happen. And again, right now, I know that with just a couple more impressive wins like my last one, and I plan on having a couple more back-to-back, hopefully pretty soon. I know that, the UFC and the biggest shows are just a phone call away. But I want to wait till I'm ready to take over the division. I don't want to get into the UFC early and not be prepared. When I get in there, I want to be ready for the best. So I'm not rushing. I'm trying not to rush the process. I've got a really great management. I'm with Sucker Punch Entertainment. They take really great care of me. So they're kind of helping guide me through all this craziness.
And the craziness, you have a fight on Friday night. Sarah Click, what do you know about her coming from Massachusetts to Texas?
yeah, I know she comes. I mean, she ain't no joke. Her record's 2-2. She's better than her record is. I know that. I think I'm better. I think I'm better than my record, so I never really look at that. But she comes from a really great gym, Mark DeLaGrotti's gym. Really great Muay Thai. It's going to be a fun fight. I think it's a perfect step forward for me right now. I do think that I am probably better equipped for the cage than she is. And she trains at a Muay Thai gym. I train at an MMA gym. I'm really, really excited to show my, my evolution because she's going to engage with me. So it's going to give me the opportunity to have more, to have more success. When people don't engage with you, it's a little bit harder to get those finishes. So I know she's going to engage, and I know that I'm going to, which is going to, open up doors for me. So I'm super excited. And I'm also very, very thankful and very grateful for her service. She's in the military, so I wanted to throw that out there real quick.
From her gym, from that style. So we're looking possibly at a striking matchup and another way for you to play with some more of those tools that you more like, right?
Yeah, we'll see. My coach has given me the free rein to go out there and feel it out, kind of see what I want to do. I don't know if you know this, but I'm very, very large for the division. I'm just shy of 5'9". I cut down to 125, and I'm not skinny either. So I'm a very big girl. I have a 71-inch reach, and I'm learning how to use it, getting better about using that every single day. I think she's 5'3", so I've got quite a bit of size on her, and I'm still learning and experimenting on using that tool as well. So hopefully we'll get to see me do some Hulk smash.
Is the division, the weight class, is this where you believe you'll be for the foreseeable future? Is it never a cut? Is it easy, but is it manageable enough?
Yeah, we've got it down to a T. I walk around at 145 pounds, but my 145 pounds is about 12 to 13% body fat, so it's very lean, and then I get down to about 5% at the end of my camp. I know, and I'm not stupid. As I get older, it might get a little harder, but my coaches keep an eye on me throughout the entire process. They make sure I'm doing it right, and so far it's been relatively easy. But if my health becomes an issue, I will gladly move up. I'm not going to hurt myself to make weight. So
at 13% body, is it this has got to be like an incredibly clean diet and a very calculated cut, it sounds like.
Very calculated. I don't get to cheat like most people. I don't. My whole like if I were to get a phone call for a short week notice, for a short notice fight, it would be hard for me to take. My weight would have to be low already, and I would have to do some calculating to make sure. I used 8 weeks.
And was getting used to the cutting, was that any difficult? You're used to competing, used to competition, but weight cutting, was that difficult at the beginning?
I actually had in my head that it was just going to be so terrible that when I got done with the first one, I was like, well, that wasn't that bad. Like, luckily, I have a real high muscle mass from gymnastics. Gymnasts just have a lot of muscles. And so that actually helps. The water kind of just slides off the muscles rather than when you do have a higher body fat content, the fat kind of soaks it up. So I think having the lower body fat, which sounds like a disadvantage, I think it helps me out a little bit. With the water cut, I don't have as much fat to cut into during the, while I'm dieting down. But once I get to that final water cut, I do think being a little bit leaner. You don't see a lot of lean fighters missing weight, and there's a reason for that. We sweat a little bit easier, and I don't know. I think fighters who are leaner and have a higher muscle mass and lower fat content tend to work harder. That's why their bodies look like that. And people who work hard don't like missing weight. I'm not saying that people who miss weight don't work hard, but I think that there's a direct correlation to that. So,
do you feel that you've noticed the difference as you're what's considered a 5-star athlete, one of those top level athletes? Have you felt those differences in your fight?
Like the difference between me and an opponent?
Yeah.
Yeah, athletically, yeah, a lot. Because right now, technically, I'm still playing catch up with everybody because I'm so new. So I rely on that a lot. I'm getting, the better that I get, the less I have to rely on that. But I've noticed a huge difference. When I started jiu-jitsu, I grabbed wrist control on a girl, and the look on her face, it was just like, well, that was different. I did spend my entire life swinging around on a bar, so in gymnastics. So I've got great grip strength and stuff like that. So like when I do notice a difference when I grab people, they have trouble moving and wiggling around. So that's always fun to the initial clinch and seeing their face change a little bit. But yeah, I've noticed it a bit. And like I said, the better I get technically, the less I have to rely on the athletic. Actually, the reason I lost my debut, I was relying way too much on my athleticism than I was on my technique. I grabbed her. I actually exchanged an underhook for a whizzer, and she made me pay for it, which she never exchanged an underhook for an overhook. I don't know what I was doing. So, good and bad about it. A lot of times you try to revert to that instead of your technique, but we're working on that. We're working on me being able to take full advantage of my athleticism and full advantage of my strength without making stupid mistakes that put me in bad positions. So.
And also, being that next level athlete, it's not just all the physical, even though we're talking about being an athlete. People have also said that it's the determination, and also that ability to why am I losing my thoughts here? It's
the
that
discipline, maybe?
Yes, discipline. Thank you for taking the word from me because I could not think of it for a second.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. There aren't more, to me, gymnasts. I mean, I'm biased. I was a gymnast for, my entire life. My whole family's involved in gymnastics. But there's the level of discipline that gymnasts have is just, it cannot be matched. And that's helped me a lot because, I am a perfectionist from gymnastics. You have to be perfect or you lose. And sometimes you're perfect and you still lose. So, being a perfectionist helps me a lot because I'm never fully satisfied. Even with my last performance, which was a really good performance, I went back and watched it, and I was like, wow, I looked bad here, looks bad here. I can fix this, I can fix this. So, the discipline that I got from gymnastics that drove me to try to be perfect. It's obviously has followed me here, and I think that while it frustrates my coaches because I'm never satisfied with myself after training or anything. It's also probably my biggest strength. It helps me. It helps that learning curve stay steep for me. So.
LFA 63. It's great getting to talk to you. Thank you for the time today. Could you let everybody know how they could follow you on social media?
Yeah, my Instagram handle, or whatever it's called, is at Hailey_Bree. No, at HaileyBree.MMA. But I have a website. If you go to allhailhaileycowan.com, all that good stuff is on there. And all my awesome sponsors are on there, too. You can go look at all them.
Awesome. Great getting to talk to you today.
It was awesome talking to you, too. Thank you.
Everybody, Friday night, LFA 63, Access TV, if you can't be there live in Belton, Texas.